Someone had savagely cut off Mocha's ears. The deep scar on her back, stretching out like a map, was the clearest evidence that she had once been used as nothing more than a target board. She trembled. Clinging to the concrete in the darkest corner of the shelter, people passing by her cage scowled and avoided looking at her. No one wanted a broken toy. Christine hadn't gone to the shelter that day to adopt a dog. She had gone to silence her conscience. She had lost her dog a year ago. Since that day, her home and her heart had been buried in grave. Like silence, when she stood in front of that cage, Mocha raised his head. There was no anger in his eyes. There was no hatred. Only that devastating resignation that said, "Please don't hurt me anymore." The shelter worker warned Christine, "Don't go near him. He was probably used as bait for fighting dogs. He doesn't trust people." Christine didn't listen. She reached her fingers through the bars. Mocha didn't run away. She didn't wag her tail. She just rested her cropped, eared head in Christine's palm, as if she had been waiting for this moment for years. That moment was when two wrecks recognized each other. When they got home, everyone looked at Christine as if to say, "Are you crazy? This dog won't get better," they said. They seemed right at first. Mocha was like a ghost. Even when sleeping on the carpet, he was alert. But the real test happened in the kitchen. One evening, while preparing dinner, a plate slipped from my hand and fell to the floor. There was a loud noise. A normal dog would bark or run away, right? Mocha didn't do that. He stayed where he was, pressed against his stomach. He closed his eyes tightly. She waited, trembling. She was waiting for someone to hit her, because in her world, noise meant pain. At that moment, I knelt down. I didn't hug her. I just lay down next to her on the floor so she wouldn't be scared. For minutes, we lay there on the kitchen tiles next to the broken plate pieces. "I promise, no one will hurt you again," I said. For exactly 14 days, Mocha didn't make a sound. I started to wonder, did her vocal cords get damaged too? On the 15th day, while watching the birds in front of the window, I heard her voice. A strange, rusty, squeaky sound came out of her throat. Then I heard the same sound again. It was a bark. Christine laughed through her tears, because it wasn't just a sound. It was Mocha's way of saying, "I am here now, and I am not afraid." Now Mocha is the most handsome dog in the world, despite his cropped ears. He never leaves Christine's side while she works, and he wakes her up when she has nightmares. Christine took him out of that cage, but every night, as she strokes Mocha's scars, she knows the truth even better. It wasn't Mocha who was rescued from the shelter that day. Mocha completed Christine's broken heart. Sometimes the deepest wounds can only be healed by a soul that is just as wounded. If you ever see that broken soul out there, unwanted by anyone, don't look away. Maybe it is your miracle. What do you think about animal fights? Do you have a story like this? I'd love to hear your story in the comments.